Hello, collective. What's going on? What's going on? This is this and that tarot. Back with another general reading. Y'all hanging out with me because I gotta make me some broth. Okay. Some people have tea, other people have coffee. I'm a broth person. I do warm tea sometimes. I do warm tea sometimes. Ain't gonna hold it. But at this right now, I want some broth. So for somebody saying the song that's playing is got to be real. Somebody saying they love here to stay. They know your love is for real. They know they gotta be real. So, but they saying they love is real. They love is here to stay. So whether you with this person or around this person or not, lover, family, friend, whatever, they love ain't going nowhere, child. That's what they saying. Well, Cheryl Lynn. And then I'm up here shuffling my deck, cleansing my decks or whatever, and didn't notice one card was in there and turned it over. It's waves of emotion, waves. I didn't see it, when it came out when I was cleansing my deck, had everything scattered out. But yeah, somebody emotions, they in and out of their emotions, or they were like, hot 1 minute, cold, you know what I'm saying? Like they feelings, they emotions, they come and they go. Some days they can get past, how they feel, what they feeling, and other days they consumed by it. They in deep thought about it. All right, but we're gonna see what's going on. Why this water getting hot? Top of the deck, you got Emperor headed to you, and it's also a healer. That's an Emperor that's headed to you. This person, they're a healer too. All right. Bottom of the deck. When I had split the deck, I seen a card that said something about a mother spreading gossip and shit. But because at the bottom of the deck is a mother is hiding her envy and jealousy of her daughter. They hiding it. Like somebody saying, "No, I ain't like that with my daughter. I love my, giving now, some mothers, they'll tell their daughters like, I'm jealous of you, because this, and this, but they don't hold it against you. They don't, act on it or, make it obvious that they literally, in a very negative, way that they jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? Some, people will say it out of fun, out of, being truthful or whatever, but also, just giving you your props too. But this ain't that. All right. That's the card. I saw it said a jealous mother started gossip doing beauty spells. So this mother could be envious of their daughter, jealous of them because they look good, they beautiful, they cute. You know what I'm saying? They get a lot of compliments, get a lot of attention. Maybe this mother didn't get that when it was growing up. Maybe they did, they haven't gotten it since they've gotten older. As they've gotten older, they don't, they've lost that attention they used to get or something like that, or they envy you for child. But I know I saw that card. I just wanted to make sure. But there's an emperor headed to you that is also a healer. So if you got areas, right now that you healing in, this emperor coming along, they're gonna be real with you. They're a healer too. Whether they, coming into their gifts, their ascension or whatever, y'all will be able to heal each other. But of course, everybody has to go through their awakening and they dark nights of the soul and stuff too. Um, understand boundaries and they spiritual gifts, and how to stay grounded, get grounded and things like that, like things that as far as you being a healer, like how to have boundaries, because you have to when you're a healer. when you're an empath and stuff like that, you have to have boundaries because, people want to come in and trauma dump on you and don't have no intentions of fixing whatever the issue is. They just want to, use it as an excuse, a crutch, or whatever to get past what they've done or, accepting accountability and shit like that. Because hurt people hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's see what's going on. You got inside scoop, broke ass, bad reputation, love triangle. Show me what I need to see in this reading. This could be past, present, and future energy, so only take what resonates collective, all right? Show me what I need to see. What's the message for my collective? Current energy. What is it they need to know? What's going on? Yeah, photo proof. Current energy. What's going on? What's the message for my collective? What's the message for my collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Somebody done got caught in the act. Evidence saved. Somebody got photo proof or something. What's going on? Yeah, moving on. Unbothered. Giving money at the bottom of the deck. Anything else? Drama starter. Anything else? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels in this message we need to know about. Anything else? Holy Spirit. Yeah, you got love triangle and you got no facts at the bottom of the deck. No facts. But the first card out was photo proof. Somebody got some truth in plain sight, like something was in plain sight for somebody. Then you got moving on. Thank you, next. So after somebody got some photo proof, I feel like somebody got some clarity behind that and was able to move on from something. Unbothered. You could be unbothered. This person could be unbothered by what they, by what they found out or whatever. You got drama starter out here. Somebody that like chaos, like mess. You know what I'm saying? Like the stir in the pot, always in the middle. Somebody love chaos. They like the bullshit now. And they like the bullshit. And then you got love triangle, third party involved, torn between two, multiple lovers. And third parties don't always have to be lovers. They could be, friends, it could be family members, could be co-workers, people they, have in their business. People they do business with, people they let in on what they got going on, people that they involved in stuff with, you know what I'm saying, that supposed to result in love or end in love or have love in it somewhere, but it don't. Majority of the time it don't. It's like a lack of self-love if you want a love triangle. It's a lot of lack in that for that to be a love triangle in the first place. So, but this person could have multiple lovers, that they involved with, but somebody got photo proof. Like something was in plain sight. I feel like for some of you or somebody in particular, somebody ways told on them. Somebody ways told on them, like something they did or some way of being, like made somebody, analyze them, pay more attention to them or something like that. But you got no facts, all vibes, no receipts. talking nonsense, messy storyteller. So could be dealing with a storyteller out here, somebody that just like to talk shit, make up stuff. Like I said, you got a drama starter. Like somebody's an instigator. They like keeping mess going. They like stirring in the pot, something already, toxic, something already being um investigated, looked into. It's like having a friend that they finna get caught up, but you don't say nothing. You just keep hanging around because you want the front row seat. That's what I'm getting. Like there's always a middle person to a source. There's always somebody. Moni in the middle. Where she at? In the middle. Yeah, somebody always in the middle of something. Like I don't know if this is somebody that's always involving themselves in other people's, situations or whatever, or certain people's situations always got this person in the forefront. Like they always in the background, stirring in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Instigating, talking to the op. You know what I'm saying? Hanging with the op. But they'll come around you or stick around this person so they can get, like I said, a front row seat. Show me what's going on with this photo proof. What's going on with this photo proof? Caught in the act, evidence saved. Give me something on this photo proof. Verify photo proof. Somebody caught in the act. Truth in plain sight. Escapade came out. Vacation, hideaway, adventure. And then you got trash at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Somebody threw something in the trash, or somebody, tried to discard something, throwing out something. Like somebody saw somebody throw out something in the past. Like somebody either went through their trash, or like somebody took somebody's trash and went through it and got like some evidence on them or something. Because this has got vacation, hideaway, adventure. So it's giving somebody like either went on some type of somebody went on an outing, took a trip or something, stayed at a hotel, got a hotel key or something. They threw it away in the trash or something. They brought it home. Something somebody brought back with them. They threw it away when they cleaned out their car. Somebody threw something away, and it's like somebody went through the trash and got it. And it had something to do with a third party situation, like a love triangle. Like somebody went looking, digging for something that this person came back with, or something they thought they would find, that gave them proof. Like, and somebody, I guess somebody called themselves throwing it in the trash. Somebody possibly went and got it out of the trash. Yeah, because you got trash in reverse. You got signs and synchronicities right behind that, and you got soulmate in reverse right behind signs and synchronicities, but it's in reverse. So whoever this is, they could be, some a romantic partner, somebody, that they um had like as a side piece or something like that. And like somebody hide behind a fake profile, like social media wise. Like I don't know if somebody um made a fake account to talk to somebody, like to how somebody gets somebody they know to make a fake account and talk to a person that they with to see how far they'll go with that person. That's what I'm getting. Like set something up. Mm, that's crazy. Give me some more on this photo proof. Give me some more on this situation with photo proof. Anything else we need to know on this photo proof? You got interview and history. Talk, conversation. Something happened in the past with this love triangle. Because this interview and history, it landed on love triangle. When they came out, something this person want to talk to you about, have a conversation about, a heart to heart, get on the same page about, that something happened in the past. Like they could have some history with somebody that they were involved with in the past. Like somebody could have some past history with somebody, or they got some past history with you, but they may have some past history with another person too. Something in the past happened, involving somebody they was in a love triangle with, or they had like a third party involved. They don't necessarily have to have children with this person, but you could be giving this person a silent treatment, like no action, not, you know, taking no action. This person could be looking for you, looking you up, you know, they got unconditional love for you. I don't know if you remember me earlier in the read when I was talking, when I said that song got to be real. Like this person, feel what they feel for you. It ain't going nowhere, but they may have been involved with somebody that found out, found out about you through however this person, made plans, whether they rented a car, got a room, or had like some room information that you gave them, or they had that they were using or something like that, or maybe they were supposed to be here and they really was there, staying there or something like that, but somebody got like some photo proof, like something was in plain sight. But I feel like somebody called themselves like throwing it away, but somebody went through the trash, either in their house or outside, when they seen this person throwing something away. Or somebody they were dealing with that did this. Yeah. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Could be a air sign, but I feel like whoever this is, they could have been somebody that was arrogant, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that was, tactless. Like somebody, was reckless in how they did things. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody may not have really cared about how they were moving, or that they were leaving crumbs behind, like maybe somebody left something in plain sight on purpose. Because right behind that is the Ten of Wands, Two of Wands, to the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It's like somebody left something out, and I feel like somebody ended up, seeing how something stressed them out, you know what I'm saying? Or feeling burnout, like struggling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it helps somebody make a decision though, you know what I'm saying? Like taking the first steps to something. Um, Especially when it comes to taking risks. And it's like somebody now, is wanting to cooperate, like end some type of conflict or resolve some type of issue, like coming to some type of truce. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody sees you as somebody very faithful and stuff like that. I feel like they got something they want to tell you. They may have moved on from this person or whoever this third party is. Clarify photo proof. Clarify photo proof. Give me something on photo proof. I'm the spirit on the angels. Two of Swords. Yep. With the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody definitely, what went in return to trouble. Like somebody was running away from their problems. Like if they had some issues with a third party, it's like somebody, instead of dealing with that issue with that person and ending things, moving on, then this person did things, to kind of take their mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Going on trips, going to visit family, different shit like that. Planning, to go see, go hang out with family or, go do something with the boys or whatever, hang out, something they felt like would take them away from actually dealing with this third party. And it's like whoever this is, they were somebody that was stuck in the past, that somebody was involved with. Like somebody was used to this person being around, regardless of what they could be like from day to day, how toxic or how unhealthy their connection was. It's like somebody got burned out with struggling with that person, like being in that kind of, environment or connection with somebody until they met you. And I feel like this is why somebody, kind of ended up being in denial that something wasn't working or something is gonna have to end. Like I can't keep keeping the collective in the dark about something. Like I can't keep hiding information. Like it's somebody in the middle. Two of Swords. It's somebody in the middle. You got the Six of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So could be an air sign dealing with a water sign. Don't have to be. But this is somebody that possibly, you didn't detach from, or this is somebody that they didn't have really no real feelings for. Like this could have been somebody that was just a result of their bad choices. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Lovers in reverse right behind the Six of Swords in reverse. Them being indecisive, a lot of disharmony, but it's also giving, somebody having not willing to be emotionally vulnerable with you. Or somebody wasn't emotionally, available for whoever this. Somebody wasn't emotionally available for you at the time. I feel like because they were already dealing with, somebody that they had a wave of emotion for, or this is, them being in and out of their emotions about you. You okay? Because they were already dealing with somebody that possibly they had no really real harmony with, no real vibe with for real. Clarify the Two of Swords. The photo proof. Clarify the Two of Swords. Whatever hidden information somebody was keeping, somebody ended up getting a receipt on it. Like somebody ended up finding out, maybe they took a trip. Maybe you were out with this person, when they were having one of their escapades or whatever. Maybe this person took a trip, adventuring out, page of wands, like page of wands in reverse at that. But this is somebody that possibly you could have met while they were on vacation or something. Or maybe they said they was on vacation, they took a vacation and you and this person met. But I feel like somebody ended up meeting somebody at a time when they, maybe had some issues going on in a connection they were in already, whether it was committed or not. But I feel like while somebody was on vacation or while they were, on a trip with you or something like that, like you ended up getting some photo proof or something. Like something was right in plain sight, like somebody might have left their phone out, or they had two phones, or they, you know, um, maybe overheard something or something that they had laying around, like in their car or in their room, their hotel room, or in their room, or somewhere. You ended up seeing something. Somebody ended up seeing something that didn't belong to them. Like it gave you a sign that somebody is involved with it. Like, how you go in somebody's bathroom in their house and they say they live by themselves, but you will see some women stuff there. Like they, men can use women stuff too, but this is obvious. Like this is something, like this person don't you maybe you done been to their place before, or you done been around them more than one time, they never brought this along, or they never, wherever it was, it's given, this person didn't know it was there, or they got comfortable and didn't know that you was going to look there, or be over in that area, or look in there, or go over there, something like that. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, you got the Judgment. Like somebody is, reflecting on something now. They could be under judgment with the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck now, but the Judgment came out. All right. They could be in the fire sign, but I feel like somebody, definitely feels as though like this is a reckoning. Like this is something, somebody is now regretting that it even happened, that they even did this. You know what I'm saying? Or went this route, because now somebody's self-evaluating, like they, you know, awakening to whatever that version of themselves was like, or what that moment, in the past did. Like whatever happened in the past, whatever happened, this person is looking back on that moment. If it's a trip this person took, and that was the last trip you took with them, this person looking at that, they reevaluating that, and they realizing why they under judgment now. They realizing now why so guarded against them, and them being in this why something is moving slow, like somebody, is dealing with some kind of chaos and stuff like that now with this drama starter. Yeah. They could be dealing with delays, like, bad choices then cause somebody, to be in like this slow moving energy at a slow moving pace. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be waiting on something, or waiting, trying to figure out like when they're gonna say something, or when they're gonna come towards you or something like that. But this is like slowlessness, like something slowing down. You know what I'm saying? Like delays, like travel even. Oh, okay. So this could have been something that happened, at a time when you went on vacation, or you were on a trip with this person, and maybe something happened during travel. Like maybe something, caused a delay. You had a delay in your flight. You had a delay, with your train, or you had a delay with your bus, or a delay with your car rental, or something like that. Like something ended up moving really slow. Like you end up getting to wherever you needed to go, your destination, you end up reaching it at a very slow pace. And this person is reflecting on that. And they, looking at how, it may have been some kind of lie, or some trickery. It's something that this person was being deceptive about when it came to you being somebody very loyal, very goal oriented. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not having much with this person regret that they did. They possibly want to, you know, come to some type of reconciliation with you. You know what I'm saying? And cooperate with you, bring some peace to this connection or whatever from all that. Because this person sees you as somebody guarded. Like you got your guard up, standing up for yourself. Or this is them, doing this. Like realizing, like, why something is going on, why they experiencing something the way they is. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have children with this person, but shit, right behind that is crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be in no contact, you giving this person the silent treatment, no action. But they, they the chaser now. They may have been the runner before, running from their problems and stuff, but what happened in the past with this history out here? Clarify history. Past happened. What happened in the past with this love triangle? What happened in the past with this history out here? Clarify. What happened in the past with this? Yeah, this person was Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse. They, wasn't somebody couldn't give you a commitment. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't commit to you at the time, probably because they, were with somebody at the time that they really didn't have to, or this is just a lack of cooperation. Like somebody didn't want to get on the same page with you at the time. Like they may not, have wanted to um believe that they had what it took, to just um be the person you needed them to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a lack of motivation. You know what I'm saying? Poor motivation at that. But it's them having like this conflict with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And working with the universe, working with other people. You know what I'm saying? And just complying with what they know. Is it gonna take a risk? Is maybe something that they in fear of possibly not working or something like that. But it's like somebody just put you in some type of competition with somebody to see, or this is somebody that was competing with you, like, trying to get you to go along with what they situation was with somebody else. Like maybe, this third party didn't know about you and they wanted to keep, like somebody probably possibly wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But now, somebody is learning, you know what I'm saying, having to face life the way they looking at it now. They may have to, face the fact that, this is how they lost you, thinking that you would, go along, you know what I'm saying, that you would still fuck with them because of the history you got with them. Like you got a lot of past history, but this person, they want to sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? They want, some type of, they could have some mental health issues, or they were dealing with some mental health issues. They could have PTSD, don't have to be, but that they dealing with a lot of guilt. You know what I'm saying? They could be trying to find some help, for that, to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But right behind that is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Somebody very materialistic. And they could have been as well. They could have been providing and, doing something for somebody else, providing a lifestyle, for somebody else that really wasn't even deserving of this. You know what I'm saying? They could have been burnt out behind it. They could have been dealing with somebody very insecure. They could have been insecure. You know what I'm saying? When people got to be in love triangles and have all these other options, a lot of times they don't really like, the version of themselves that they actually in. They don't really like this shit. But this person, they getting out of their head. I feel like it could, be done, could be recovering now, or you are. With this unbothered out here and the Nine of Swords in reverse, you could be recovering now from that. But at the same time, you unfazed, you unbothered by it. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse about? This love triangle. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Temperance in reverse. You got fire out here and earth so far, and air. You got more fire though. But yeah, somebody definitely went to the extreme, like something, maybe they did something, excessively, you know what I'm saying, because of this imbalance, just being reckless. And I feel like somebody was, emotionally, spiritually reckless. Um, and mainly because this person, was operating out of some type of self-doubt, trying to avoid conflict, especially being disappointed, with how something ended. And I feel like somebody, is upset with how something ended before they could, explain something, or, bring themselves to, tell what was going on, or why they were being the way they were, or why things went the way they went. Something like that. Like they can have mood swings. But it's giving somebody, because with the temperance and the upright, it talk about balance. But this is somebody that was imbalanced. Two of Pentacles, like this is somebody that wasn't even cooperating with the universe. This is somebody that was acting, out of their own ego, out of their own, block foresight. You know what I'm saying? It's also somebody that's not willing to be, flexible, compromise. You know what I'm saying? I would say just flexible. This is somebody that refused to be that way, like somebody wants something their way. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Temperance in reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Temperance in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Temperance in reverse. What's that? You got the Death in reverse with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You got water out here now. Somebody was refusing to change. Like I said, they was resisting change, like spiritual influence as well. Like somebody just refused to change their ways. Like somebody may have felt like if I don't have to change my ways, I'm not going to. Four of Pentacles. Like this person, is stuck, with a lot of negative patterns. Like I said, beliefs, the way they saw things, just unhealthy way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? When it came to love, when it came to, how to get, how to navigate, on their journey. And I feel like somebody needed to awaken to see that the way they were going, what they were doing was unrealistic. Like you're not gonna get there, you're not gonna, get the results you're looking for. You're gonna get the same outcome with different people. Could be talking to a seer, very intuitive. Yeah, definitely. You got the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, to the Ace of Cups, child, to the goddamn Five of Wands in reverse. So somebody really want to see, some type of reconciliation. But I feel like, somebody is like looking at like just cutting their losses. You know what I'm saying? That could be just looking at the fact like, damn, I would just, because they dealing with a High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like somebody knows that you very intuitive, like they secret, it, you know what it is. But I feel like you moved on, like thank you, next. You know what I'm saying? Unbothered and all. Like somebody may feel like you needed receipts and facts, but shit, you got your intuition. That's fact enough. Okay? That's fact enough. Like this is somebody that sees you as very intuitive. Queen of Cups with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Shit. Don't get no better than that. Shit, changes around them happening, but it's rewarding for you. It's changes around somebody else happening, but it's rewarding for you. They could want to come in with a gift and gift you something. Yeah, because you're in this boss bitch energy. But they're gonna be all right. You're in this boss bitch energy. And somebody over here, I just seen you using spell work to break them up. Whoever the third party is, feel like you using spell work to break them up. Soulmate, right behind. All right. That's for some of you, not all of you, or somebody in particular. All right. So take a high resonate now. Because not everybody, stays a twin flame. Like I said, could have a soul tie. You may have did a cord cutting or, did some to work to, undo this. But this could have been somebody you had a soul tie with, or they have soul tie with this karma. It could, could be a friend, could be lovers, could be family members, co-workers. This is just somebody that's deeply embedded into your soul. Past life, maybe could have a past life with this person. Could be, soulmates can be business partners. So I mean, soul ties can be business partners, people that just work well together. Like they come together, they can, help each other out. Like if one of them business is, not doing so well, they can three of pentacles collaborate, come together and build it back up. You know what I'm saying? They always, able to put something together and take off. You know what I'm saying? They just work good together. Sometimes it's a family member, like y'all get together and boom, like it's like fireworks. Like shit, we out here. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all two peas in a pod. Regardless of what one side of the family is on. If y'all from different sides of the family, mom or dad or something like that, cousins, aunt, whatever. It's like that cousin, that family member that y'all just like we just click. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the shit that go on, like we click. We rarely ever fall out. Rarely. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a soul tie with, many different people, not just lovers. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a co-worker. It's just like, you work somewhere 9 times out of 10, this person end up, um, working somewhere too. Like if you go work somewhere, here they come. You know what I'm saying? Like you might help get them on, they might help get you on, something like that. Y'all just work well together. Like, yeah. Next card, praying a lot to God for the chance to make things right with you. Somebody praying a lot, child, to make things right. Because I feel like they can have a full back tattoo. Could be a significance. First, middle, last initial K could be a significance. Man or woman. Anything else? Anything else? Any more on this message from my collective? Any more on this message they need to know? Anything else you can tell me on this message from the spirit and angels? Somebody say it feels so real, they don't even want to let go. Somebody say it feel real, they don't want to let go. You too real to let go. Somebody could be in the army, could be a significance. You could be in the army could be a significance. Somebody don't want to be looked at as a coward. Coward was in reverse, right? So somebody don't want to be a coward or don't want to be looked at as that. Looking for you everywhere I go. Somebody coming in to be all in. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Just saying that. Crimea River could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, someone in their tears, drowning in their tears. You could have cried over this person. That was then, this is now. Layla Hathaway. Yeah. Some characteristics of this person. Somebody saying the things about you. You got some things about you that's like something only you dream of. You don't dream of a person like you. This person feel like they'll never be the same. Now that they met somebody like you and you know shit didn't transpire the way it did. I feel like it was divine intervention. I feel like this is something that needed to come to light because this person was refusing to deal with it. And your spirit team in the universe was not going to allow this person to continue to manipulate the connection and still be in your energy, and not be truthful. It's like your spirit team saying and most high saying, no, you know, you're not gonna mishandle the gift I sent in and think that you're gonna, profit and benefit and still, have your way with it. No. You're gonna get right or you're gonna get gone, you're gonna stay gone. You're gonna stay this or it's gonna stay this way, this is what you're gonna deal with. But this person wanted to deal with you. That's what I'm getting. Give me some characteristics of this person, people involved. Give me some characteristics of the people involved in this message. Characteristics of people involved in this message. Holy Spirit, on the angels. Somebody can have a scar, like on their face somewhere. Somebody could be muscular. Characteristics of these people that's involved in this message. Holy Spirit, they may resonate with. Give me some characteristics of these people. Somebody can have blonde hair, blonde highlights. Characteristics of these people that may be involved. Could be somebody could be African American. Somebody could have curly hair. Somebody could be Caucasian with blonde hair, Caucasian with curly hair, wavy hair. Somebody could be Asian, feminine. Don't have to be. Any more characteristics this reading resonates with or is involved in this message? Any more characteristics you want to show us of those involved in this message? Excuse me. Characteristics of those involved in this message. Somebody can have a tapered fade. Anything else? Somebody can be plus size, feminine. Somebody can be plus size and very trendy. Like when it comes to your attire, like you could, dress real trendy, like keep up with the trends. Or you're a trendsetter. Any more on these characteristics? Somebody could have brown eyes. Man or woman. Somebody could be bald. Somebody could be very young. Could be older than this person, like a young, old dynamic. Give me one more. Characteristics of those involved in this message. Characteristics of those involved in this message. You got beauty marks. Somebody could have a mole on their face. Could be a woman. Yeah, this mole could be by your nose, by your eye. This one is by this woman's eye. You can see it. Could be by your nose as well. Somebody can have long black hair. Yeah, somebody could have like a skin condition, like eczema or something like that, shingles, things of that nature. And somebody could have facial hair. May not have much, but they may be bald facial hair also. All right. But I'm going to end it here, collective. You guys make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on your way out. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Bye.